7:20 in the AM. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the highest light and resonance, please bring this energy to a 0-point level field on this Take a Seat Sunday. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. Spirit, make it pop. This is a message of godliness is cleanliness, and cleanliness is godliness. Okay? Please make sure you're clean. Please make sure your houses are clean. Right? Please make sure you're allowing your children to be clean, teaching them proper habits. Virgo energy is running rampant right now. Okay? So before you take off them jeans or let anybody go in them jeans, make sure that you're fresh, please, is what I'm hearing. Right? I don't know, it's such a big thing right now. I'm telling you, this Virgo energy, teaching your sons, teaching your daughters. A lot of your kids are a lot cleaner than you. They come from divine, so it's like you break their code of cleanliness, of how they want to operate, when you don't allow them to operate in a certain way, right? So if they want to grab the towel and bathe all the time, allow them. Just because you don't, right? And you haven't taught them, some of you, and you didn't. So please try your best to not get in the way of their, right, future habits from you, instilling your generational dote habits. That's all I'm hearing. When the pond is still, the reflection is clear. When the mind is still, the reflection of life is clear. Reflection brings clarity, right? Reflection, right? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, right? And when you're blessed, you're blessed. I was going to go to the park this morning, and I got guided to come back to the school. And on Tuesday, I left some boxes, right, at the side. I was like, damn, they're gone. Spirit brought me back here because the boxes are right here. I'm sitting on them. I'm like, you know what? Thank you. So everything happens for a reason. So when he takes you in your mind to go around for a reason, just follow your intuition, please. As I'm looking at the 6 Blue Jay, right? There's a number 7, right? 222 on the clock. There's the number 7. Right? When I was walking too, I saw that on the ground, so I'm like, let me pop that in. Right? Right speech. Say little, but when you speak, utter gentle words that touch the heart. Be truthful. Express kindness. Abstain from vanity. This is the way. Okay? So the right speech. So this is right now where it's kind of like what I'm gathering is you'll do the talking, but because somebody doesn't want to admit, they're going to be very quiet. Right? They're going to be very careful with their words. Peace. To create peace in the world, you must be unruffled within. Become tranquil. Walk in stillness and act in harmony. This serenity that radiates from you will create peace. This is having the right conversations, right? Your blood is already boiling inside, Spirit said. Obatala on this Sunday, right? He calms down the ones that have high tempers right now. It's because you still have a conscience, I heard, right? But there's a different type of course of action that needs to be taken. It's so easy to submit to that, right? To that type of devil's advocate energy, right? But you can hit the mission impossible, is what I'm hearing. You could do the MI in a different way. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, what else do you have for this then? Thank you. There we go, tranquility. Tranquility is achieved when you are in harmony with all beings in all situations, knowing that everything is precisely the way it is meant to be. Yeah, it is the way it is. Right? The way it is. Maybe that's a Keisha Cole. Right? Love, I thought you had my back this time. Like I'm telling you, right? Happiness. Happiness comes from within. If you choose to be happy, no one and no thing can ever take that happiness away from you. And let me tell you that, because you create it from within. It's a shared experience, right? You could be happy doing things and eating things and going out, and then look at it like, I'll be happier if I do it with somebody else, and then never do these things in life for on the phone. See what I'm saying? You have to start finding, with the Virgo energy, with this solitude, you have to start, same thing with the Virgo energy, right? Don't want to get a haircut, You'd be like, I don't need to look fresh. I don't need to bathe. I don't need to change my underwear because I ain't going nowhere. I ain't impressing nobody. All that energy, it's like treating yourself bad too. Spirits like learn to like look in the mirror and appreciate that relationship. You know what I mean? And wanting to look good every day for that person. You feel what I'm saying? In the present. Forget about the past, right? Yes, you're worrying about the future, but you got to do now for the now. You got to be in the now. So the present energy is where this is about. And you are a gift. Remember that. Life is a gift. Seeing this message today, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're here on timing, divine timing. Right? It's a pleasure to meet you. Hello, hi, how are you? All right? Kindness. Through kindness, the world softens. Be kind to all beings and things. In this way, creation returns to its natural state of beauty. Right? This is when you have these malevolent energies that just won't change, and you still try to kill them with kindness. Right? I've lived a life like this. I still live a life like this because I grow within the situation. I've learned to even learn to be in a new type of stillness through my anger as well. Right? And it continues to piss off the demons as well. You can see when they're irritated by your stillness. Right? You kill them with kindness. You kill them with kindness. Because this is the thing that's never going to change about them. But these are the things that have actually changed for you. So try them out. Flex. That's what I'm hearing. It's time to flex. The right speech. Say little, but when you speak, utter gentle words that touch the heart. Be truthful. Express kindness. Abstain from vanity. This is the way. Right? These are the conversations that are going to be happening right now, and it's very hard to actually hear somebody else because they're going to want to have the right things to say. But if you just speak from your heart and be honest right now, right? What I hear from that energy is just speak from your heart. Honor your feelings, right? Ego. There it is. There's something there blocking you. You got a big ego. Mhm. Mhm. Here we are. We have Tao is the truth. Follow it, meditate on it, become it, then forget it. Only then you can live it. Okay? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, give me one last one. Thank you. Success! Same program I was talking about when I was sharing how in 2011. Well, there was a couple days when we sat down and we put down our word that we're fearful of. That was my word. Success. Success is not found in what you have achieved, but rather in who you have become. Right? We have peace. I'm at peace with my journey. Along the journey, it was hard. I can share that with you. But I've looked back now and have been able to bookmark so much monumental and successful moments in my spiritual journey that has shown me who I have become, other than these 3D things that I like school, work, sports, all these awards, all these other things. They don't really matter to me, you know? So that may differ for others. Please don't take me literally and figuratively, unless you want to. Right? Unless you want to. Yesterday I noticed that they put this old school movie on. They brought it back. Firestarter. And the Firestarter was an old movie with Drew Barrymore when she was a young girl, and she had like these powers of being able to formulate fire from her mind, right? And she got it from being angry most of the time. And her father had powers of being a pusher. But in the original movie, right, it just had a little bit more. I enjoy. They always twist up energies, and I just want to say, like, sometimes it's bad because there's a lot of masculine energies that are great guys that look after their kids. 36, right? Self-talk, right? with the 27 with the new direction. You know, this 10 on the phone. This message is for you to understand that, like, you know, you have to just understand that, like, give yourself a good pat on your back, because in the remake they kind of made it seem as if like the father figure was the one that's like very pushing and hard, and it's like in the original it's like there was less narrating of how the characters cared and more about like the storyline, but you saw the caregiver in the father, right, as a like a true nurturer. But this one, they kind of had like a lot of more of relationship of the couple, mother and father, in the beginning before. Right? If you watch it, you know. And I just found it interesting how they always try to downplay the masculine as like maybe not understanding how to raise a child or knowing how, you know, what's best for a child, and you know, so there's a message in there as well as where your gifts come from. 11 on the phone. It's not just from the feminine energy, right? You can get a lot of your gifts from the father energy. Also in Carrie 1 and 2, the old movie, like, you know, like even though her mother was that whole like Bible thumper, like those gifts came from the father energy. It came from, like, you know, so that lineage. So here we go, 21 with a receiving, right? I didn't do the lottery number on Friday, right? I think what happened was is that I just kept the energy for myself, right? So we're gonna do numbers today, right? So 21, that was, you know, this we're just receiving. Here we go, the blossoming. This is the new. This is, can you hear it? We're chirping out in here, right? And and these birds are chirping. You're gonna have to continue to understand that you're gonna. How much room is there for you right now, right? There's a lot of room out here, right? 13. There we go. 13. That's the opening. Right? Open up with just one touch. Right? Alicia Keys' Element to Freedom, the intro. Right? Go check that out. Right? We have 20. We have your passed over loved ones. And we have 32, the nectar of life. And we have the gentle release. So your passed over ones are coming forward. They're bringing in some, as the screen just changed, yeah? They probably just came forward. Right? They just passed over with that light dim, I feel like, with the gentle release. That was a release. So they're here to help you release anything that is sour. There's a sweet and sour energy here, right? Meaning that it might need to stay, right? Or it completely needs to go, but that's the balance. It's gonna be sweet and sour. It needs to work out though. There is a reward there with 9. There's gonna be rewards, and 9 is change. You know that, right? Okay, so I don't know why it's so hard. There we go. There we go again with the nectar of life with 32. Holy Spirit, thank you. Yeah. There we have it. 37. Are you seeing a lot of 10s and 1s and 0s running around here right now? We have 5 with alignment. And 2 with illuminate. Things are getting into alignment. This would be the eclipse energy, right? 23, the new love coming forward, right? 20 on the bottom deck. This love I'm hearing is being guided. 25, cellular healing, right? This love that's coming to you is also favored by. I heard this last year. You know, like your ancestors really like this person. Right? Rewards in front of me. Alignment, right? We have speaker truth. We have heart and mind. And we have wisdom guide. This person's gonna be very honest too. You're gonna feel them from the heart from the jump. You're gonna feel as if like when you speak, they're gonna finish your words and they're gonna finish yours. Like You know what I mean. Gemini energy is coming forward. It's hard to talk, right? It might be hard to talk to. You might be very nervous to talk to this person, so take your time, right? Don't try to impress anybody with lies and things that are like, like, even if that was something that you did, you can really transform this time and just let that shit go. That's what the eclipse energy is too. Like, you can, like, yeah, you may owe and you may need to apologize. If that comes up again, go deal with that during this time as you're doing your new, because it's like you don't owe unless you do. So then when you do, it's kind of like it's done. You move forward and you let that be and you move forward. You get what I'm saying? So back here with the receiving, I feel like as you're receiving something new, I think you could understand when it's time to transform. Clearing out the clutter is part of the process. You don't get to just take and take and take and take. We can't take all of that with us when we leave. So it's the same energy when it's kind of like when you're greedy down here with love and material things and people's time, right? It's like reclaiming that. There we go. Heart and mind. 7. The 7. Like we saw on the floor. This is what it is. This is 7. This is a 7. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, who's on this? Transmutation, right? And romance. There we go. That's a new. This relationship is gonna work with you. This new love. This one. There we go. This is friends and lovers. You're gonna be great friends first before lovers. Serenity and friendship. I'm also getting a vibe liberation and friendship. I'm also getting a vibe too where it's like that music energy where it's like just friends. Earth force. Like somebody really likes their friend. Or that was part of the secret problem. It was a crush on your friend. This person didn't know how to really fall back from those feelings in a way. But they were your friends. You trusted them and they trusted you. But there's something that you didn't know when it came to this friendship. There was a lot more to it. Right? There was a lot more to it. But no, I'm gonna say it like this is a bittersweet. This is a bittersweet. Both parties are missing out on something right now. Not all people are bad. You see what I'm saying? It's just that it's very hard to stay good, stay clean, right? So that's what I'm getting with this, like the planetary cycles, I am presence, inspiration. This is with the full moon energy with the I am presence. This is where somebody's saying now, like, I'm going with this cycle. This is what I'm inspired by. I'm inspired by the world. I'm inspired by the time. I'm inspired by the change. And you can ask, right? You see this I am with the balance, right? And the beginning. This is a solo. This is okay when nobody wants to balance it out with you. Because when you're in your domain, here we go, Michael again with patience, right? You it's like you're gonna have to have patience with this time. This time is really, it's not a rough time. It's just that you're just getting back into the essence of learning how to get back out there. That's what this is. Getting back out there, right? So the abundance, right, was throughout these last 2 years as well, right? So there's a quick like, oh, everything is out here now. Let me get back to it and act like I didn't lose anything. And it's like there's a cleansing. See, that's what this is. There's a cleansing. We have lost some things, and that's okay, right? It's part of the purge, right? It's just how you purged. The enchantment with Michael. Yeah, this is a story to tell. This was a story, right? And this was a lot of storytelling going around too, but this was a story. Here we go, courage, Metatron, mercy, having mercy for these situations now, and mercy upon yourself, right? Asking yourself for forgiveness. You have to ask yourself for forgiveness, inspiration. There we go, Gabriel. This is coming down. This is the cup. Yeah, see? Cleansing. That's the cup. That would be the cup. The Ace of Cups. He's inspired you to be fresh again. To freshen up. There we go, Gabriel. Benediction. Yeah, this is Gabriel energy. This is in the West. Right? This is the Wild Wild West. Gabriel in the Wild Wild West. That's what I'm hearing. We have Michael with enchantment and Sandalphon with evolution. The willpower. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm like. People, like, I said it last week. I was like, I don't think I've changed. Right? There's things about me still that I still love and like. Right? Like my inner child. I haven't had one in a while, and I will enjoy one soon when I see the right one. But I love the red, white, and blue rocket popsicles. Right? There's things about me that just haven't changed. But have I evolved with the evolution? Yes. You see what I'm saying? So this is where you have to start not losing who you are, but then at the same time knowing where you need to grow. I heard at this time freedom. There we go with Ariel again. Right? Moving with grace. With Gabriel. Holy Spirit, Angel, King of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. That was sour energy. That was sour energy, yeah. This is when you're left out. When they didn't come up with their half. Right? And you're feeling sour about it. Page of Wands, yeah. The Page of Wands. This energy, the Knight of Pentacles. This energy, this is when you watch an energy create a bad habit, or see exactly when that car is gonna stall. It's like, don't you see that you need to fix this? Don't you see that cause and effect energy? And then it's kind of like that person is more in the enjoyment of. There's more like I rather enjoy this right now. That's what I'm hearing. I'd rather enjoy this now. Wow, look at all that. Too much. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. The Knight of Pentacles. That's why this is why things are moving slow. This is why this person had to leave and retreat from this energy, because things were moving too slow. People were taking too long. What were you doing? What were you up to? What is it that you would rather have taken part in, or what was more important? There we go, the Hermit. So some people, yo, I got things to do, yo. Like this is when people, like, everybody has things to do. Everybody has work to do. Everybody goes to work. But with the Gemini energy and the communication, it's kind of like, what's the real story? 10 of Cups. Let's complete this. Let's make this like 6 of Cups. Let's heal from this. That's what I'm hearing. Let's heal from this. Let's heal from this. The 8 of Swords. Right. I'm hearing heal. Somebody said heal? What, the Temperance Angels? Yeah, heal. Not Devil's Advocate with the Moon. Heal. Right? And some of this is a dog energy. Like, heal, sit. Right? Lay down. Right? Roll over. It's all over. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, what the fuck? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is like right away when I feel like somebody, yesterday Lilith was in Gemini, and when the Lilith is, like, Gemini and Lilith is like talking your way out of anything and getting anything. It's like talking your way in and out of anything. So this energy also, I feel like, is going to be very, like, it sucks when you just, I'm just saying, it's in the body language. Ace of Wands. It's in the body language. Like, you know when you're talking to somebody, but you know they're just trying to get to the point of their point? This energy right here with the Page of Cups, yeah, this energy just wants to, they just want their ways. Some of this energy just wants to, like, okay, you done? Can we, like, Like that's what, like, real talk. It's not a joke. This is not what all. This is not what just like reflect. Has this been the course of like the course of remedy for you for your healing? The FTPA to the pain away. 10 of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords, and we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. So if you leave, you're gonna spy on them, and if they leave, you're gonna spy on them. That's what I hear from this. And with the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords, there is a possibility here, right, Empress? There is a possibility here. What is this? Okay. There is a possibility here that after you this energy and you have this conversation, like, you could move, this energy, this can go both ways. This really can go both ways. It really can, from what I see. Hear me, 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Temperance, 8 of Pentacles. They just have to talk about, like, you know what this is? This is kind of like Martin when Tommy was like, oh, where were you? He was like, I was at work. Or I gotta go to work. Or I got work. Everybody's like, you ain't got no job, man. Like, this energy is like using it like that. And you're like, tell me what's really going on, right? King of Wands, and there we go. The King of Wands and the 10 of Wands. The King of Wands ain't gonna tell you nothing. The King of Wands is gonna sit there and continue to eat and chew their food as you're talking. And swallow. And get up. And wash the dish. And put it in the sink. And be like, yo, you ready to go? Like, like, as if, like, not, like, this energy here is, like, expecting this burden to just, like, Queen of Wands, yeah, they're like, just like, be my Bonnie and Clyde to this. Here we go, 5 of Pentacles. Like, be my half of this bullshit, right? No, they want to be half of. This is a half on the baby. And there's the moon. I had to look away. And there's a half on the baby. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Leo. 10 of Cups and the World. This is generational. This is generational family stuff right now that just is as clear as day. You should know who the black sheep was. You should know who the gossip queens in the family were. You should know who the masculine energy that here we go, that acts like a bit, is what I'm hearing. You should know. 2 of Swords. And there's ones that can't even make up decisions themselves. 4 of Swords and the Hierophant. I can't make this up. They're still sleeping on spirit. Three of Pentacles, yeah. They knew exactly what to do to work with you, and if you don't, they just need to listen to some. 7 of Swords, you bums. Alright? Instead of being like, yeah, that works, I'm gonna do that and just that. And just that and that only. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Do just this, just that, and that only. Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is when somebody gives you some good advice, some good loving, tells you exactly what to do. Queen of Swords, right? The best decision. I seen this clip, right? Of this football player talking about the rituals that his wife told him to do before and certain things, and it's interesting, right? It's interesting.
Superstitions going into the game? Any special thing you carried into the game on Sunday that you had tucked away somewhere?
5 of Wands.
I did. I always, I've learned a lot from my wife over the years.
He listened to his wife.
She's so about the power of intention, and believing things that are really going to happen. And she always makes a little altar for me at the game. because she just wills it so much.
You found it easier to
And
listen to the feminine energy.
so she put together a little altar for me that I could bring with pictures of my kids, and I have these little special stones and healing stones and protection stones, and she has me wear a necklace and take these drops she makes, and I say all these mantras.
It's like you're lucky your wife's a witch.
And I stopped questioning her a long time ago. I did. I just shut up and listened. And at first I was like, this is kind of crazy. And then about 4 years ago, we were playing the Seahawks, and she said, you better listen to me. This is your year, but this is all the things you're going to have to do to win. And I did all those things, and by God, you don't work. It was pretty good. And then in 2015, it was about early January, she said, you know how much I love you.
You're supposed to honor the feminine energy.
And I said, yeah. And she said,
listening to them, honoring them. There's feminine energy around you that you're supposed to honor.
And of course, we lost. I said, what does 16 look like?
And
she said, 16 is going to be your year. So it was early January this year, and I said, babe,
honor the magic in the little boys. This energy was.
Do we have a chance? She said, yeah, but you're gonna have to do a lot of work, and you're really gonna have to listen to me.
When I see this energy, it's
man, I listened to her. Right after the game, she said, "See, I did a lot of work. You do your work, I do mine." They saw that it was best
to make the decision based upon somebody giving them good advice.
You're lucky you married a witch. I'm just a good witch.
Simple. Very simple. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys. What else do you have for me? Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, Justice. Yeah. What a quickness too. When you have, when it's like, where do you go? Who do you go to? Who do you ask? When you're still up at night trying to figure this out. You feel what I'm saying? Who do you go to? Who do you ask? So the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. When you wake up and you need to ask somebody, who do you ask? Who do you ask? Who do you ask? Knight of Pentacles. Because you don't want no more time to go by. You don't want to waste this moment. You don't want to waste this. You feel it. Right? Page of Cups. Like, can you help me? Do you have $1? Right? Can I use your phone for a second? Right? Can I stay on your couch? Right? Where is this energy gonna come from? Ace of Pentacles. Where is it gonna come from? Four of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? When the help that you need is just right there, and they're like, oh, hold on, I'll call you back. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't have it. And they're out there partying, doing something else. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is not, but I think this is what you should do. I already thought of that. Spirit has it for you, baby. Hold out. Hold out for yourself. Do what you need to do. Don't set yourself up with these people again. I don't think they're gonna help you. Eight of Cups. No, help yourself. Retreat. The spiritual retreat. And you know, I love you. I say.